Morning, Dominica.
Oh, more than a mere morning, Bruce. Good morning. You're up early.
Early bird catches the worm, Dominica.
And the early worm, remember, is himself caught, poor thing.
Why, yes.
Have you found a new flatmate yet?
Interviews in progress.
Oh, and what are they like?
I'd love to tell you, Dominica, but look at the time. I must dash.
Dash where, Bruce?
A survey. Nice Georgian flat. Trade Georgian, in fact. Bids have to be in before noon. Must dash, Dominica.
Well, he dashed, and I set off on my usual morning walk. I always like a walk before I start work. I'm an anthropologist, you see, and I work at home editing anthropological papers. Most people, of course, think anthropologists go off to the remote valleys of New Guinea to study tribes who've had very little contact with the outside world. Some do that, of course, but humanity is just as colourful and interesting right on your doorstep. My neighbours, for instance. On my walk, I often see the woman downstairs taking her son to kindergarten. She's called Irene Pollock.
Come along now, Bertie. Don't dawdle. We don't want to be late for kindergarten, do we?
I don't think they mind, Mummy. In fact, I think they'd be quite pleased if none of us turned up at all. They could all go home. Or go shopping. Teachers like that, I think.
Oh no, Bertie, that's not the way we think about education, is it? It is not. You love kindergarten, don't you? And you love your yoga and Italian conversazione and all the rest.
And trains. I love trains too, Mummy.
Trains are all very well, carissimo, in their place, which is down at Waverley Station. Come on now, Bertie. Why are you walking in that extraordinary way?
I'm trying not to tread on the lines. Oh. You see the lines in the pavement? You see them, Mummy?
Of course I see the lines, Bertie.
Well, you have to be careful.
Well, look out, Bertie. Watch where you're going. You don't want to go charging into Miss MacDonald, do you? Miss MacDonald, I suspect, would not wish to be knocked over.
Good morning, Irene. And good morning, Bertie.
Good morning, Mrs. MacDonald.
I saw you walking very carefully there, not treading on the lines, I'd say.
No, you see, if you tread on the lines, they get you.
Oh, really? Who? The bears?
Yes, and the CIA.
The CIA, Bertie.
Don't be ridiculous, Bertie. Come on, we mustn't be late. Nice to see you, Dominica. We really must go if Bertie's going to get to kindergarten on time.
I must be going too. I shall be very careful of the lines, Bertie. Thanks for the warning.
Bertie, you know, I must talk to you sometime about magical thinking.
About magic, Mummy?
No, Bertie, magical thinking. That's thinking unscientifically. Thinking about things that just can't happen because the world's not like that.
Such as?
Such as this nonsense about not treading on the cracks in the pavement.
But it's true, Mummy. You have to be careful.
Nonsense, Bertie. That's being completely irrational. Superstitions and things like that have no play in a modern outlook.
Careful, Mummy! Are you all right, Mummy? That big crack in the pavement, I tried to warn you, Mummy. I really did, but you were talking about magical thinking. Oh.
Now then, Bruce. You know what we need?
Yes, Mr. Todd. All perfectly clear. Give the place the once over by noon. Usual stuff. Wiring, subsidence, is the building falling down? Does it have a roof? All the usual.
I'd prefer it if you didn't joke about these things. This is the client's money at stake here, let me remind you.
Of course. And it's perfectly safe with me.
I hope so. Now listen, I want you to pay particular attention to the stonework. These older Edinburgh properties often need a bit of careful inspection in that department.
Sure, nothing will escape my attention.
It has in the past. The ground floor flat...
Now, that wasn't my fault, Mr. Todd. How was I to know it was a supporting wall?
As a surveyor, you must assume that everything is a supporting wall. If you see a wall, say to yourself, what does that support? It's the only way.
Right. Supporting walls.
Good. And we want the report filed by 11 at the latest, together with the valuation.
Your wish is my command.
Exactly. Now off you go. You can take the office car.
Thank you.
And remember the speed limit.
60 in town? Fine.
It's not a joke.
No. No, Mr. Todd. Life is not a joke.
Unbearable young man.